please. No cameras, please, for security reasons. Social security. My name's not Stephanie Davis. But what I would like to say is Uncle Paul, as he likes to be known. Oh, Paul.
Or not.
I've had the privilege of knowing since Michelle and Paul got together, which was
In 1990.
in 1990.
You were about 3.
So all that time ago.
I was with her when she met me.
So it's all Sue's
I
fault.
was.
But as you know, Paul was born 60 years ago on this very day.
Oh.
And
We found the midwife.
and his sister, Gillian, who's always been by his side. And everyone sent me some fabulous stories about Paul, of which if I read them all out, we'd be here all day. But and it was so nice to read them all. And all of them saying lots of wonderful things about Paul.
I didn't.
Apart from Ronnie, who sent me a terrible story, and I'm not going to repeat it.
I've got a lovely story about him as well.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine what about Leslie Moore, was it?
It was,
I thought it might be.
But one of the things to say about Paul is that he has a heart of gold.
He does.
And he is kind through and through. A little bit odd at times.
No, a lot. Not a little.
In what way, Stephanie?
In what ways? Well, I can recall when I lived with Paul and Michelle that one day I came home to a very serious Paul sitting on the couch. And when I said to him, "What's wrong?" he said to me, "You've been putting rubbish in the bin." In the lounge. And I said, "Yes, I know. That's what you do." And he said, "No, the bin in lounge is just for show." And as he sits there now whispering in his sister's ear, that is right, isn't it?
That's for sure.
And from then on in, I started to realise the little, should we say, quirky
It's the state of your bedroom.
Of course. What are you doing in my bedroom? A couple of the mornings, I was here and I'd still be in bed.
Oh, Stephanie, what are you going to say?
And I would think, what's going on next door? But when I looked down the stairs, it was Paul with the brush brushing his through and through.
You want to see what he does with the leaves?
I said the same.
Oh, did you say the same?
And I know he's took that obsession now. He doesn't have stairs and does it with the leaves.
Oh, he does.
Out here.
Yeah, he does.
The other thing that I found about him is that there was only one person who was allowed to draw those curtains in that house, and that was Paul, because they had to be drawn in a certain way.
Yeah.
But all the... Yes, that's Ronnie.
No, that's so he can pull himself together.
You can have that one, Ronnie.
No, I've got to get one in.
But all those things set aside, Paul can be quite particular, but the reason why he's particular is because he likes things done in a certain way. And the things that are done in a certain way, he shows love in a certain way, and it's the most kindest man that I've ever met, who's always shown me a door that's open and always been wonderful to me whenever I've needed him and Michelle. And I know Michelle, when she got married to him.
Can I tell you something? He always showed me the door as well. Yes.
And I know when Michelle got married to him, I was delighted to be asked to be bridesmaid. And Michelle was hysterical in the car on the way there. And just when she got out the car, made this most horrendous noise, which I've never heard before in my life. Which I just said, "Are you okay?" She went, I heard that one. I saw my mother. And we saw Paul at the altar, and
not the altar.
Yes. You did.